Sunlight filters through leaves, still glistening from the morning rain, as Nala, Mateo, and Zuri stroll along a vibrant trail. Auntie Asha guides them, her presence a comforting anchor amidst the natural beauty. Birds flutter among the branches, shaking off lingering droplets of water. The air is fresh and clean, filled with the earthy scent of damp soil and blooming flora. Laughter echoes softly through the trees, mingling with the gentle rustling of leaves in the afternoon breeze. Nala skips along the neighborhood trail, her red dress a vivid splash against the lush green. Something soft brushes against her ankle, a gentle mystery in the vibrant scene. She pauses, her bright eyes twinkling with innocent curiosity. Bending down, her face is alight with wonder, ready to discover. The world is full of small surprises, each one a new adventure. Her smile widens as she reaches for the unexpected gift at her feet. Sunlight catches the delicate structure of a brown and gray feather. Nala holds it up, a gleam of excitement in her eyes. "Look what I found!" Nala exclaims, her voice filled with childlike wonder. The feather, a small treasure, becomes a focal point against the backdrop of the trail. On the neighborhood trail, Mateo leans in, his curls bouncing with youthful energy. His eyes sparkle with playful curiosity as he scans the surroundings. "Maybe it's from a hawk," Mateo exclaims, his voice full of wonder. The trail stretches ahead, promising adventure and discovery with every step. Sunlight filters through the trees, casting playful shadows that dance along the path. Along the trail, Zuri shakes her head, her afro highlighted by a vibrant purple head wrap. Zuri considers, her expression thoughtful as she observes the surroundings. "Or maybe a pigeon," Zuri suggests calmly, breaking the silence with her insightful comment. "There are tons of pigeons near the basketball court," she notes. Sunlight dapples the neighborhood trail as Auntie Asha walks with a child, her face glowing with warmth. Auntie Asha shares a gentle smile, her eyes crinkling at the corners with genuine affection. "Those are great guesses," Auntie Asha says, her voice soft and encouraging. "Let's see if we can figure out which bird this feather came from," she adds, curiosity sparkling in her eyes. The group advances into the trail, their eyes scanning the dense foliage with focused intensity. Each member transforms into a nature detective, alert and observant, ready to decipher hidden signs. They meticulously gather clues, employing all senses to uncover nature's secrets. The rustling leaves and distant birdsong become critical elements in their unfolding investigation. Sunlight dapples the neighborhood trail as a robin hops into view, tugging at a worm. Nala watches with a serene stillness, her expression a mask of calm observation. Mateo's eyes widen, his excitement a stark contrast to Nala's composed demeanor. The tiny drama of nature unfolds, a quiet spectacle against the backdrop of the tranquil trail. Sparrows flutter and splash, creating ripples in a puddle's glassy surface, their wings catching the sunlight. Zuri watches the birds, her gaze soft with curiosity and contemplation. Her eyes reflect the birds' joyful abandon, a quiet smile gracing her lips. She seems lost in the small world of the birds, finding solace in their simple existence. A gentle breeze rustles the leaves, harmonizing with the birds' cheerful chirping, as Zuri observes. On the neighborhood trail, Nala pauses, a small notebook in her hands, her brow furrowed in concentration. Sunlight filters through the trees as she prepares to document their findings. "I'm going to write down what I notice," she announces, her voice clear and filled with purpose. The pen hovers over the blank page, ready to capture every detail of their journey. A sense of anticipation hangs in the air as she begins to record the secrets of the trail. Along the winding neighborhood trail, Zuri's keen eyes spot another feather, delicate and striped. Nearby, Mateo discovers a feather soft as cotton, its gentle texture hinting at secrets of the sky. Drawn together by their discoveries, they gather around a weathered tree stump. The feathers rest on the stump's surface, each a tiny relic of soaring heights and whispered winds. A shared moment of wonder connects them as they contemplate the mysteries hidden in plain sight. Sunlight dapples the forest floor as children gather, their eyes wide with wonder around a weathered tree stump. 3 feathers rest on the stump, each a unique testament to nature's artistry, catching the children's attention. Auntie Asha watches, her comforting presence a beacon of wisdom as she guides their exploration. Subtle differences ignite curiosity, each feather whispering tales of flight, color, and texture. Sunlight filters through leaves, illuminating Auntie Asha as she gestures towards feathers on a weathered tree stump. The children gather around the stump, their faces filled with curiosity as they gaze at the colorful feathers. Tiny fingers reach out to touch the delicate feathers, a silent exploration of texture and form. Auntie Asha explains, some feathers help birds fly, some help them stay warm, and others help them stay dry in rainy weather. The kids' eyes widen, absorbing the wisdom of nature's designs. Wind howls down the trail, scattering leaves in a frenzied dance and bending the trees. Nature's raw power on full display, a symphony of rustling and whistling sounds. Mateo's shout pierces the wind's roar, a sudden alarm cutting through the natural chaos. "Oh no!" Mateo cries, his voice tinged with urgency against the backdrop of elemental fury. A sense of foreboding hangs heavy as the wind continues its relentless assault. Finally, the harsh winds dies down and Nala, Mateo, and Zuri are able to enjoy the nice weather. A feather slips from Nala's hand, twirling in the gentle breeze above the quiet neighborhood trail. The feather dances away, a silent escape down the sun-dappled path. Nala, Mateo, and Zuri watch as the feather flutter around. She breaks into a run, chasing after the fleeting object with newfound determination. The path stretches ahead, a silent challenge in the pursuit of something lost. In a field of tall grass near trees, the playful wind suddenly stills, leaving an unsettling calm in its wake. A feather, once dancing freely, now falls, succumbing to the unseen forces of gravity. The feather vanishes into the dense thicket, swallowed by the swaying green stalks. The tall grass sways gently, hiding its secrets beneath a deceptive surface of tranquility. "I can't see it!" Nala cries out, her voice a thread of frustration in the sudden stillness. The field remains silent, holding its breath as if guarding a hidden truth. Sunlight filters through the trees, casting dappled shadows as Auntie Asha kneels in the tall grass. Her face etched with resolve, Asha offers Nala and Zuri a comforting presence amidst the swaying stalks. "Let's think like scientists," Asha says, her voice a steady anchor in the rustling wilderness. "Birds use their senses to survive. We can use ours to solve this problem," she encourages, a spark of hope. Amidst towering grass, Zuri stills, head tilted, seeking the whisper of a feather. Mateo's gaze sweeps the green expanse, alert for any shift, any telltale sign of movement. "Let's listen for the feather," Zuri whispers, her voice barely audible above the rustling grass. Mateo counters, "Or, look for movement in the grass." his eyes sharp and focused. They unite, their contrasting skills blending to cut through the endless green. A silent, shared determination fuels their search, hope flickering in their eyes. Amidst tall grass and looming trees, Nala's intense gaze sweeps the ground, seeking subtle clues in the undergrowth. She seeks the feather's muted brown and gray tones, hoping to discern its presence among the natural chaos. Zuri's eyes are sharp and vigilant, scanning for any deviation from the grass's rhythmic sway. Every rustle and shadow is scrutinized, as she seeks to catch the slightest unnatural movement. The wind whispers through the grass, a symphony of nature accompanying their focused search. Mateo pushes through a field of towering grass, each step measured, his focus absolute. Sunlight filters through the trees, casting long shadows that dance with his movements. His eyes fixate on something beyond the field, a flicker of triumph in his gaze. A sudden exclamation breaks the silence. There! Sunlight filters through tall grass, illuminating a delicate feather caught between swaying blades. Nala gently plucks the feather from its grassy cradle, her touch careful and reverent. She delicately brushes away the clinging earth, revealing the feather's pristine beauty. Holding the feather aloft, Nala's face radiates pure joy and triumph. "I found it because we worked together," she says, her voice ringing with pride and accomplishment. Golden light bathes the tranquil pond as evening descends. Children sit on a weathered bench, faces alight with quiet wonder. Birdsong fills the still air, a symphony of twilight's arrival. The scent of damp earth and wildflowers hangs heavy, a peaceful embrace. Children gather on the neighborhood trail, their laughter echoing softly as they approach a bench overlooking the serene pond. Each child carefully adds new drawings to their nature chart, documenting the day's discoveries with focused enthusiasm. Small, eager hands write notes beside detailed sketches, solidifying their understanding of the world around them. The pond reflects their intent faces, mirroring a moment of pure, unadulterated learning in the heart of nature. The pond glows under the setting sun. As Nala, Mateo, and Zuri sits on a bench, the sky ablaze with fiery colors reflected in the water. Delicately, Nala holds a single feather, its barbs catching the light. Her eyes, filled with newfound appreciation, fixate on the feather. A soft smile graces her lips as she speaks, her voice carrying on the gentle breeze. "I'm going to keep learning about birds, because this feather, it taught me to pay attention." Evening descends on the neighborhood trail as Nala, Mateo, and Zuri walk home, the air cooling with the setting sun. A sparrow lands on a branch, its wings fluttering in a delicate dance against the fading light. Nala's eyes light up with childish wonder. "Look! Same color as my feather." Zuri smiles, a hint of playful teasing in her voice. Maybe that's where it came from. Everyone continues their walk, the sparrow's fleeting visit adding a touch of magic to their ordinary evening stroll.